Among the townsfolk peacefully going about their day, you see two young women making quite the racket. "It's all your fault," one woman shouts at the other, whose eyes run with tears. They appear to be fighting. "Bullying is against the law," you say in hopes of stopping the fight. "In this city, I am the law," the woman exerts confidently, not lending an ear to your argument. The self-assured woman is Lanka, the Ivory Maiden and keeper of the island's destiny. The woman being berated is Krim, the Ivory Maiden's attendant. The women explain that they were entrusted with killing the deserter who ravaged the town. Lanka claims that the deserter escaped because of her bungling attendant and noogies a fist against either side of Krim's head. Lanka gives your group a long, appraising look before whispering, "You'll do nicely." "Consider this a great honor," she continues, then orders you to help her in the search for the deserter. You had wanted to ask her about her maiden's relic, but now it seems you have no choice but to obey her command. You wonder if the masked soldier you saw earlier could be the deserter the Ivory Maiden is after. You inform her that the soldier fled to the west. According to the maiden and her attendant, a woodland known as the Mystic Forest lies in that direction. The Mystic Forest is a dense wood. Travelers who have ventured through the closely packed flora claim to have experienced mysterious happenings within. Upon entering the sprawling forest, you notice Krim trembling as her eyes dart about. When you ask her what she's worried about, she explains that there are rumors of talking trees. She suspects it's the work of specters. "That's just superstition," Lanka says condescendingly. A somnolent tree. A somnolent tree looks in your direction. "If you wish to go further, heed our voices," the tree says eloquently as you approach. Lanka, who had claimed talking trees to be mere superstition, shrieks loudly and holds fast to Krim. Thinking at the attendant's chance to lord this over the maiden, you glance over. But Krim, in her surprise, has fainted, her eyes rolled back into her head. The tree continues to speak, unbothered by your party. "Healthy trees are rooted in honesty. Frail trees in falsehood," it says. You wonder if the tree's enigmatic words are some sort of hint to get through the forest. Fortune favors the bold. Two fight as one. Good work. And fight. Magnificent. two fight as one. Congrats. The tree suddenly begins speaking to you. The tree speaks in a weak voice, as if it might fall over at any second. The tree suddenly begins speaking to you. You feel an energetic aura bursting forth from the talking tree. As you walk through the tall grass, you hear a lively voice behind you shout, "Good luck!" After doing as the sprightly tree said, you're able to move forward. It seems that the tree near the entrance spoke true. If you lose your way up ahead, perhaps you should listen to what the other trees have to say. Don't hold back. Fortune favors the bold. Teamwork makes the dream work. The ivory attendant complains as you make your way through the dense trees, repeatedly invoking Lanka's wrath. Each time, Laddie pats the crestfallen Krim on the head. You hope to pacify Lanka, but rather than being soothed, she simply pouts. I'm a brilliant maiden. I deserve better than this. She explains that in Alabaster City, maiden and attendant are decided by national decree and cannot be contested. It appears each island's maiden and attendant have a unique relationship. Magnificent. 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 hear the whispers of a small tree's voice in your ears. The voice is frail and followed by a sigh. It sounds like the tree really hates travelers. The tree suddenly begins speaking to you. The tree enthusiastically teaches you the way. The tree suddenly begins speaking to you. The tree directs you one way in a frail voice. As you walk through the tall grass, you hear a lively voice shout from behind. Yes, that's right. Magnificent. Magnificent. Excellent. Magnificent. The tree suddenly begins speaking to you. The words sound as if they're being wrung out from the tree itself. You wonder if you can take them at face value. The tree suddenly begins speaking to you. The tree's voice trembles in fear. You wonder what would happen if you did wake up the slumbering tree. Show 'em what you got. Magnificent. The tree suddenly begins speaking to you. The tree trembles in its frailty. You wonder if it fears humans. You hear snoring nearby. When you look, you see what appears to be a healthy tree snoozing away. You gently shake the tree, and it opens its eyes. Despite having just awoken, the tree speaks in a lively voice. "My apologies," it exclaims, then leans out of the way. When it does, you see a path on the other side. Apparently, the tree is allowing you to pass. Fight him off. Excellent. Magnificent. As you walk through the tall grass, you hear a gloomy voice calling to you from afar. "You think you're so clever," it says. And fight. Excellent.